Thanks for clicking on my video. I hope you enjoy it. Stick around to the very end for a special message. So I'm working on this block letter graffiti styled image, and it really doesn't look as much like graffiti as it was intended to begin with. I got a bunch of ideas and I just kind of kept going with them, and it turned out to be a lot more than I expected. Over 90 minutes of actual work time, probably over 2 hours of work time, really. I've condensed it all down into about 5 minutes for you or less. I laid out my letters. I made sure that they were overlapping, because anytime you can overlap letters or images, it's a little bit more mature in appearance. And always draw light until you get it right. It's a little poem we recite, a little rhyme we recite in my class all the time. Draw light till you get it right. And then I started tweaking things, tried to make the H look like it was further back and kind of growing through the C, and the A like it was a little bit more forward, and then the D like it was further back again, and then part of the D like it was offset from the other part of the D. After I got everything laid out in pencil, started doing Sharpie. I used a Sharpie pen for most of the outline. It's not perfect, it's not straight, but I don't think you can really look at it and tell. I mean, at least not, right off, not from a distance. I think it turned out pretty spectacular. I took a ruler, actually a T-square, and I've got it like firmly planted on the edge of the table, and the drawing itself lined up and taped down so that I could draw these lines perfectly straight across. I was inspired by an artist named Horkey. You should definitely look him up. It's Horkey, Horkey. He does some amazing pen work, and so I was using that for the inside of my letters. After I did that, I went over some of it with some black. I wanted to go at the bottom with what I think looks a little bit like a barcode. So the inside of my letters and the letters themselves look a little bit like money, like currency, like dollar bills. But then the bottom has a barcode kind of thing on it, and I kind of thought it all worked together really well. Plus I've got a 2-point perspective kind of appearance, making the letters look like they stand out a lot at the top and then go back into the distance. A little friend I found in my classroom this morning, the caterpillar, he was in a hurry to get to the box. I'm not sure why. Anyway, so after I got rid of the caterpillar, by the way, he was not harmed. We put him out in the yard. I started filling in my barcode. I realized that I had made a bunch of mistakes, so as I was doing this barcode, I was going back and fixing things a little bit with the pencil here and the marker there until I got it filled in. I think in the future I'm going to figure out a way to make a barcode for it like this, maybe on another picture that actually scans, like you can scan it and, I don't know, use it for something. So anyway, the attempt here was to make it look a little bit like a barcode. Did that. Was trying to also keep my marker really straight in the barcode. When you look at that part close up, it's really straight. I used a ruler to make sure that happened. While a lot of the other places are all freehand, and they're not real messy. I tried not to make them messy, but they're not quite as straight as they could be if you use a ruler. And I kind of did that on purpose because I wanted two different kinds of variety in my markings. So there's some stuff that's really, really straight that I use the ruler with, and then there's other places that are a little bit looser. Specifically these places that make sort of the parts of the letters that go back into the distance. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. It did take me a while to do it. I tried to work on it while the students were working on theirs. They had a lot of questions I had to answer, so I didn't get to work on it straight through. But anyway, I like the way it turned out. Here is a close-up of it. Well, not really a close-up, but here's the final product, and then a close-up of it. This is kind of one of my favorite parts right here, the C up close. You can kind of see the cracks that I made. Again, you need to look up Aaron Horkey. Fantastic artist, and he does a way better job of this sort of thing than I do. He was very inspiring to me. I've done several pieces where I use this kind of line work, but not as often as he does, so I haven't really mastered it just yet. Anyway, so there it is. There's the barcode at the bottom. Hope you enjoyed it. So check it out and stick around for this next little message. Oh, hey there. How's it going? Thanks for clicking on my video. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button. It's either down here or down here, I'm not sure which. And give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Also, I am an Amazon affiliate, and if you click on one of the links in the description below, I'll get a little bit of commission for it, and that will help me and put my girls through college. Oh, and don't forget, this is extremely helpful, if you will share this video on your Facebook or Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, whatever you got. You can even embed it in your own webpage. If you'll do that, that will help me tremendously. Thanks.